Most Canadians think retirement planning ends the day you stop working. But here's the surprise that catches almost everyone off guard. The 5 years after you retire, before you're forced to start taking money from your RRSP at age 71, can make or break your entire retirement plan. You get this wrong, you could end up paying tens of thousands of dollars in unnecessary taxes, lose out on government benefits like OAS, and feel like you're working for the CRA into your 70s. Get it right? You can turn taxable RRSP income into tax-free TFSA income, protect your OAS, and give yourself more control over your retirement cash flow for decades to come. This window doesn't last forever, and once you miss it, you can't go back. Hey there. I'm David Drummond, founding partner at DLD Financial Group and a certified financial planner. For 26 years, I've worked with Canadians, especially business owners, professionals, and retirees who want to enjoy their retirement without losing half of it to taxes. And today, I want to show you how exactly why that short 5 to 6 year period before age 71 is one of the most overlooked opportunities in retirement planning. If you're new here, we post videos every week on how to retire confidently in Canada, how to reduce taxes, and how to make your savings last as long as you do. So please make sure to hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. And if you want a plan that shows you exactly how to do this for your own situation, there's a link in the description where you can book a call with myself or my team. The 5-year window explained. Between the ages of 65 and 71, something unusual happens. You may no longer have employment income. CPP and OAS may have started, but those amounts are modest. And more importantly, the government hasn't yet forced you to start taking and withdrawing from your RRSP. And this creates a window where your tax bracket is temporarily lower than it will be later. This is when smart planning pays off. Point number 1, withdraw strategically before age 71. Most retirees make the same mistake. They think, if I don't need the money right now, why touch my RRSP? It sure feels safe to leave it invested and growing, but here's the problem. At age 71, the CRA takes away your choice. Your RRSP is automatically converted to a RRIF, and they force you to withdraw a percentage every single year. And that withdrawal is 100% taxable income. Let's put numbers to this. Imagine you've got $1 million in your RRSP at age 71. The first mandatory withdrawal is 5.28%. That's $52,800 added to your income on top of CPP, OAS, and any pension income that can easily push you into a much higher tax bracket. And the withdrawals keep going up as you age. Now, compare that to starting at age 66. Instead of waiting, you choose to take $25,000 a year for 5 years. The $25,000 is added to your income at a time when your overall income might be much lower. You smooth out the tax burden. You reduce the size of your RRSP before mandatory withdrawals begin, and you keep yourself in control instead of letting the government decide. This is what we mean by strategic withdrawals. Point number 2, turn RRSP dollars into TFSA dollars. Now let's talk about where that withdrawn money can go. If you just take it out and let it sit in a bank account, you're missing a huge opportunity. What we help a lot of our clients do is redirect those withdrawals into a TFSA. Let's go back to that $25,000 annual withdrawal example. Maybe you use $7,000 to max out your TFSA contribution for that year. The rest, you can invest it in a non-registered portfolio or even just use it for planned spending. And here's why this matters. Inside your TFSA, all the growth is tax-free, all the withdrawals are tax-free, and TFSA withdrawals never affect things like OAS clawbacks. So over time, you're converting money from a taxable account, RRSP, into a tax-free account, TFSA. Fast forward 10 to 15 years, and that means a lot more flexibility and a lot less tax. Point number 3, protect your OAS from clawbacks. The OAS clawback is a silent tax trap. Right now, if your net income is over about $90,000, you start losing 15 cents of OAS for every dollar above that threshold. And here's where the problem comes in. If you wait until you're forced to take RRIF withdrawals, those withdrawals can push your income over that clawback threshold, even if you didn't plan on spending that much. It doesn't matter that you don't need the money. The CRA adds it to your income anyway. I've seen this happen with clients who had saved responsibly all their lives. One couple in particular, let's call them John and Mary, end up losing almost $6,000 a year in OAS simply because their forced RRIF withdrawals made their income look bigger on paper. And that was for life. By planning ahead, pulling money out earlier, and keeping their income level in check, they could have avoided losing that $6,000 annually entirely. This is a perfect example of how proactive planning helps you keep more of your own money. Point number 4, why you shouldn't DIY this. Now, this is where a lot of people ask, why can't I just do this myself? And the truth is, sure, you absolutely can. But here's the danger. If you pull out too little, you'll still end up with a very large RRSP balance at 71, and those forced withdrawals will hurt. If you pull out too much, you risk paying more tax a day than necessary, and you might trigger clawbacks earlier than you need to. There's a balance point that depends on your RRSP balance, pension income, CPP and OAS timing, TFSA room, and even your goals for leaving money to kids or grandkids. This is why custom planning matters. I like to think of it like this. Imagine driving a car down a steep hill. If you wait too long to brake, you lose control. If you slam on the brakes too hard, you skid. What you want is a smooth, controlled descent. And that's exactly what these early withdrawals do for your retirement income. They keep you in control. So here's what I want you to take away from this. Retirement isn't just about how much you've saved, it's about how you take that money out and when. That 5 to 6 year window between ages 65 and 71 can be one of the most valuable opportunities you'll ever have to reduce your lifetime taxes, protect your OAS benefits, move money from taxable accounts into tax-free accounts, and keep control over your retirement income instead of giving that control away to the CRA. But here's the thing, this only works if you plan for it ahead of time. If you wait until 71, you've lost that chance. And at that point, the rules take over and you're stuck with whatever tax bill comes your way. If you're sitting there with $500,000, $1 million, or maybe even $2 million inside of your RRSP, you sure owe it to yourself to get a clear plan in place now. That's what we do every single day at DLD Financial Group. 26 years. They've been working with Canadians just like you, business owners, professionals, retirees, people who've done the hard work of savings. We help them create a retirement income that's simple, predictable, and tax smart. So if you want to make sure you're not leaving money on the table, there's a link in the description where you can book a free consultation with myself or my team. In that call, we'll show you whether early withdrawals make sense for you, how to avoid the OAS clawback trap, and the exact steps to turn taxable income into tax-free income for the rest of your retirement. It's a quick conversation that can help you gain clarity on one of the most important transitions in your financial life. So if you found today's video helpful, please do me a favor. Hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment below with what part of retirement planning you want to feel more confident about. Because the more Canadians understand these strategies, the less they'll have to hand over to the CRA unnecessarily. Thanks again for watching. See you in the next video. Take care.